Hey there, YouTube. It's Rhoda coming at you guys today with a deck profile for my Constellar deck for the September 2013 format. Um, Deck's gonna be really good next format, like insanely good. I'm not even shitting you. It's E-Drags got hit really badly. Prophecies got their judgment ban. They eliminated a lot of the good traps. So I think I'm gonna see Constellar's running format. Who knows? They might even get hit again on the next ban list besides just Tony M7, which wasn't really so much Constellars, more Heretics, I think. I don't know. But yes, I fucking love this deck so much. Um, so I'm doing a deck profile now for the next format. I've been playtesting the deck. It's been working really great lately. Just fucking fantastic against evil storms. Just fucking you name it. It's been really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the deck profile. All right. Yeah. There we go. All right. So you got your three costs, man. Cost is boss. Something kind of came up with in past videos. Fucking love cost, man. It's the shit. Increases, decreases Constellar levels. What more could you ask for? Two Polix. Now, Polix is the shit because he can't be Bailored. You know, that's pretty dope right there, man. I mean, come on. So, three Polix, just caster the deck. Uh, three Algaidi, I love Algaidi. She's good. She can be Valor though, which might be a next problem format. This next upcoming format, but she's still insanely great, and always been a good card. So yeah. You got your two Sombre, cause Sombre. So two Sombre, cause Sombre is the shit. Love Sombre. Just reason I'm at two right now is just I've been playtesting with three in between two. Two works fine. I don't like top decking it early game when it's dead. I prefer late game. And three kind of gets cloggy sometimes. So two's like the perfect thing. You draw it when you need to, and plus you can recycle one Sombre. Especially if you have a cost in the hand, you can just recycle Sombre and then Sombre to cost, and I don't know, just shit like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, so one bear. It's bear. It's fucking bear, man. You gotta fucking run it. So one bear. Even if Tenki got semi-limited, it's still extremely good in the deck. I mean, I like to be able to pop monsters and fucking search out costs with Tenki. So one bear is still great. I love it. One Ryo, I was gonna run it at two, but then the ban list came and fucked shit up. So one Ryo. One Gores. I would have ran a second Ryo, but Gores is good also. Plus, Evil Swarms are, in my opinion, starting to kind of go away a little bit, falling off the radar. It's not a fun deck to run. It's good for competitive games, but then it gets boring after a while and really repetitive. And the fact that they just limit unlimited like fucking Black Whirlwind and other shit too, I think it's Evil Swarms aren't going to be that big of an issue next format, so Gores might make a comeback. One Honest, two Maxi, two Valor. Uh, Maxi is going to be good next format for the most part against the decks. I mean, even if they don't special summon much, you can always still get the +2, which is still really good. Two Valor. Valor's going to be insanely great next format. I can't even tell you why. Just so many monster effects that actually do activate on the field. So, the fucking Valor them, they can't do the fit for the rest of the turn. So yeah, it's Valor's gonna be great next format. I think so at least. Two Tenki because it got limited. I wouldn't run or semi-limited. I wouldn't run three. One Pot. You got to special summon the deck. Pot can be dead sometimes, even if it's back up to three. I like it at one. Pot's only really good in stall decks though, so in this deck you want to have it at one because you still want to be able to special summon as much as possible. All right, you got your one Rhoda. I don't know why they named this card after me. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, you have one Rhoda. Just it's fucking add Polix. So yeah, one Lance because Lance is the fucking shit. It's good either way on your opponent's monsters if they attack, and on your monsters if you're trying not to get bottomless or shit. So it's fucking great. All right, check it out. Two Mystical Space Typhoon bumped it down from 2 to 1. Even the trap lineup was thinned out. I don't think this is still going to be set 5 format, but with the two lands and two Typhoon, I I do feel safe enough. I'll probably side deck a third Mystical Space Typhoon if I have to, but for the most part, two Mystical Space Typhoon, two Lance, too good. One Dark Hole, one Book of Moon. E-Dragons are gone, so even if you last format, if you Dark Hold during against E-Dragons, they would have still had their advantage and just made an instant comeback. Evil Swarms are starting to fade out a little bit, in my opinion, so just fucking Dark Hole's good. One Solemn, one Fiendish. I like Fiendish at one. I might try it at two. I've been playtesting. It does great at one though, just to kind of stall until you get out of play at ace or something that gets over the monster that you're trying to destroy. It's usually for the really heavy hitters they have though. Just stuff like that. It's still good. One void trap hole, one bottomless. You gotta have bottomless, of course. A void, reason is it's like a tech in for bottomless. If your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 more attack, negate the effects and destroy it, it's really good against, especially against Shien and other things that are issues like Shien and Barkion and fuck, I don't know. I'm just kind of naming shit off the top of my head. Omegas, I guess if I had to, if I was going up another Constellar deck, I like it. It's a good tech in for bottomless. Compulse, Torrential, both were limited. So Compulse, Torrential. Two Mirror Force, 2D Prison. I like the protection. I like to punish my opponent for attacking, so it's good. One Eradicator. I do have one target in the main deck, and hopefully two in the extra deck soon. I only have one in the extra deck right now, but I don't have Crazy Box right now, so Um, let's see. You got one Gaia Dragon, one M7, one two Pleiades, because you don't want to ever really run at three. Two's great. I go through two pretty often, but with the M7, you can always bounce one back to the extra deck if you need to. So this deck recycles, and that makes me happy. One Tyros, one Volk, one Adrius, Ardrius, I don't know if I can pronounce it. Shark Fortress makes the deck capable with OTK. So you usually go into Pleiades, bounce something, overlay for M7, fucking overlay for Sark Fortress. Sark Fortress effect, give M7 two attacks, overlay for Gaia. That's an instant 8,000 damage right there if it's direct attacks. And Gaia does piercing, so it goes for an OTK. Two Omega, one Price Bay, my Beehive man, I gotta have my Beehive. Two Paladinimo. I have two now, and it's too good in light decks. So I love my Paladinimo. One Gaga Cowboy. I will be taking out my stroke for Crazy Box. Reason is, you have two Paladinimo, you have Gaga Cowboy, and you have fucking Price Bay. You don't really need Maestro. It can be good for the protection until it gets Black Ship of Corn and you take 1,000 damage. But I like the other cards better. Paladinimo negates the effect permanently. So even if you get Mirror Force, you get a plus off your draw, but their monster's down to 0 and has no effect. And I don't see why. I don't know. I'm gonna end up taking out my stroke though for the crazy box when I get it. So my stroke's not that good to me in this deck. I like crazy box because I'm crazy. So that was the deck profile. I really like it. It's been working great so far. It's my pride and joy. This is one of my favorite decks. Um, in a few months, I will be posting up my Heroic deck profile. Heroics is my new light deck. If you guys hadn't noticed, I have been favoring a lot of light decks lately, Photons, Constellars, and now it's Heroics. So Heroics is my next deck. I have most of the deck put together. I'm just missing a few key components and some stuff that I need to get. So in the next 3 months, somewhere in there, I will be posting up a Heroic deck profile for y'all. Um, and this is going to be one crazy ass format, and Heroics are going to be super good with Constellar, so they're like on my top 5 list of fucking great decks. That was the deck profile, so like, subscribe, rate. Thanks for watching.